Hello, everybody.
I'm gonna click the live button and hope that I will be able to get in here. Oops. There we go.
Can I zoom?
Hi, everybody.
Can you see me zooming in? Can you see that?
No, honey, not yet. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes, I can see you zooming in now.
That's interesting. I like that.
New feature.
I didn't know. Oh, maybe it was always there.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
How's it going? How's it going? We have a hey, hi, a bunch of highs, a what's up. Hi, everybody. Love your art. Hi, Scott.
Thank you. Happy Saturday.
Someone's about to try an impressionist scene.
Ooh,
This is my first time
fun.
on a live. Oh, wow. Hi, Scott. Finally made it to a live. Wow. Hi, JC. We are good. We are, Scott was playing a video game with our son. Wow. We went from like 5 people to 190. Hello. Sylvia Romero says to say hi.
Hello.
How are you?
So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the...
Oh, ringers are rung. Bethany's here.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the actual painting on this one tonight because there are so many snakes. This might be a 3-day project.
Steph Nerd says hi. I love the snakes.
Hello,
this is Medusa.
Steph Nerd.
He's doing a Medusa painting.
Yeah, I got asked so many times to do Medusa that I thought I would. A lot of times it's just a matter of me trying to figure out how to realize it.
Okay, there is a video tutorial on lips and mouths. We've had a good day. Our boys are home, hanging out, jobbing, looking for jobbings. They ran the errands for me.
I have not decided whether I'm going to have her eyes glow or not. What do you think?
I like glowing green is a good idea. Angelina is here on time finally.
Hello,
Helium's here on
Angelina.
time. Everybody's doing good. Your painting is so cool. They love your videos.
Thank you
It's
so
2 a.m.
much,
over
everybody.
here. Tess is going to go to sleep. It's Medusa, Medussa.
From Greek mythology.
Yes. How are you doing today? By the way, how do you draw snakeheads? Well, you'll get to see him.
I've been
slay
learning.
the snakeheads. It's 2 a.m. in Poland, but Brett is here. Hope you're having a good afternoon and night.
We are so far. Thank you.
Yeah, it's going fine. You're a big inspiration to me. I'm glad to join one of your lives.
Thank you so much.
Happy Saturday. He plays Overwatch with our son. Let's see. Do you usually know what you're going to draw, paint, or draw, or do you just improvise?
Oh, I need to know what I'm going to be doing. I get photo reference. I plan it out. If you look at yesterday morning's live, you'll see all of the planning that went into this piece.
It was kind of nice because people were giving their opinions and everything too. Chili the dog loves your artwork so much, and you've been a huge inspiration to them.
Oh,
in
thank
their
you.
art adventure. Oh my God! Hi, I'm a young artist and I love your work. That's Abigail.
Hi, Abigail.
Caught my first live right on time. That's Eli. Tuning in while I pixel some posters to make my room less barren.
Nice.
Rhiannon says you inspire me artistically.
Thank you.
Sharpay says, oh my God, I'm literally about to go to sleep, but I finally caught alive. Sorry. Glowing eyes. They like glowing eyes.
All right, then I will not put
Green
pupils
glowing
in.
eyes. You should have them glow bright green. This live is my early birthday gift. I asked for nothing more than a good art video, and here it is. Angelina. You're cute. Do you like potatoes?
If they're French fried.
Let's see. For some reason, your videos are just so calming. I love to watch your videos when I'm drawing or working.
Thank you.
Let's see. Medusa? Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if I'm late or not. You're not late.
You're not?
Ooh, Latrini says, good night. I'm in London. I'll watch it tomorrow. Have fun.
Have fun. Thank you. Have a good night.
I want to be in London with you. Yes. Scott went to college. Yes, this is the hair journal. He went to Academy of Art in San Francisco, and his major was illustration. How do you get ideas for who and what to draw?
There's a video for that. Look for what do artists do for art block, and essentially, I look at other people's art.
Scout is tuning in while doing the dishes. This is in the hair journal.
Yes.
I love the angle of the face. It's so dynamic, and there's so much motion in the snakes.
Thank you. The snakes were the hardest part for sure.
Marguerite, who's from British Columbia, Canada, just made almond biscotti.
Ooh, fun.
Let's see. You and your art motivate me so much. Thank you for that.
Oh,
That's
thank
Urena.
you. All right.
Artist, and you inspire me so much. That's Ian.
Thank you, Ian.
Temples Forever says, now that school is out, I can make it to more lives.
Yay. All right. The face went pretty quick because we've done a million faces. Now for the snakes.
Oh, is Paul here? I didn't see Paul. I didn't see him here. Sorry, the comments are going so fast sometimes that I'm having a hard time keeping up with everything. So I apologize. Okay, so you guys have been asking for a long time if you could buy the journal that Paul made for Scott. Can you show that one? It's the
the Hobbit one.
Yeah, it's the Hobbit journal.
This is the handmade journal that
Right.
that Paul made for
Yep,
us.
Paul Porosky made this, and so he has been working really hard. People have been asking him for journals, and so our mods are going to put the link to.
He made some more.
Yeah, he's got like.
They're all
6 of them.
handmade, like literally by hand.
Right. So you can get in touch with Paul. I couldn't possibly remember who wanted them, so we'll put the link in, and if you want one, you can get one. And they're all handmade and they're beautiful. So there you go. When did you start getting into art?
Oh, I'd started dabbling when I was a kid. 5 or 6 or 7.
Oh, William Penner says, you gave me the idea to start a travel journal sketchbook. So far, I've drawn things from Mexico because I just got back from there.
That's amazing.
That's great. Lauren's hopping in while working on my painting that I started back in January, but then picked up again today.
Oh, that's great.
Alexis, there is a list of art books that Scott recommends in his bio. And I do believe that the mods put that in. The link into that. When I was 7, my favorite character was Medusa, so this is just wow nostalgic. Let's see. Queen Blob is on a boat right now and is having Wi-Fi problems. Sandstone says my dog loves watching these.
Oh,
Your dog has very good taste. It's so cool seeing you do art live. Your videos are really inspiring.
oh, thank you.
This is in the hair journal. Yellow Circle says you gave me the inspiration to keep with my dream of being a professional comic book artist.
Oh, that's great.
Let's see. You guys are so funny. You do amazing. I wish I could draw like you. That's Bella.
Oh, anybody can. This is just a little bit of practice.
It has a different texture with the hair because it's snakes, right? So are you going to make the snakes have a scale-like texture?
I don't know. That would be a lot, because this is a sketchbook. I don't really want to spend 3 weeks working on it. So I might just simplify it. We will see. Right now I'm just going to get all the shapes in, and then we'll see if I can come up with an easy, like little crosshatch kind of thing, I absolutely will. But
how do you visualize random, unsymmetrical things? Because I have a hard time doing it. That's Charmazelian.
random unsymmetrical things are fine. What I try to do is I try to find the negative space in between them. So that's what I've been doing with the snakes here, is I've been finding like these little shapes. See the spaces in between, having them kind of go over and under to create these nice shapes. I'm gonna write this down. I should do something on tangents. You don't want tangents, and I'll talk about that, but
How did you decide drawing was for you?
I think it was high school that kind of made that happen. Because up until then, I really wasn't taking it that seriously. And I think around high school, they start saying, what do you want to do for a career? Where do you want to go to college? And that's when it kind of started to take form.
Friendly reminder to scan that after you ink it, please.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna put this on my TV to help with my homework and hopefully I'll have enough time to crochet and hang out with you guys. That's Angelina. Hello from Canada. You're a big inspiration to me. I am going to be buying a lot of the supplies we use very soon. You inspire me to do what I love, and I hope to make art a full-time career.
Oh, thank you. I hope you can too.
Let's see. Are there any plans to do the hair? Yes, JC. We have a Kickstarter for that. We're doing the prints. And can somebody put the link to the Kickstarter in there?
Yes, there's 4 days left.
Yeah.
And we've already got the prints worked up. Yeah, I'll do it this way. And they look really good. Like if you look, they're really good.
Yeah, the
and
colors.
then
This
is the
company
back.
just does such a great job.
So, but yeah, there are there's currently 10 in the set. You can buy individual ones, or if you get the whole set, there are actually, we hit our second stretch goal. So there's actually, you get number 11 and number 12. And if for whatever reason we hit our next stretch goal, it would be this one, and then the next one would be this one, and then the next one would be this one. But with only 4 days left, we're just assuming it's gonna probably just be the 12.
Okay. Oh, good. Tangents gave me nightmares from AP Calc. You're so funny.
Nah.
How do you get inspiration for art? Another question on inspiration. There is a video for that.
Yeah, there is a video.
Art Hacks. Is it in the Art Hacks playlist?
In the Art Hacks playlist, it is, just look up what can artists do about artist block.
Ashley Brown says, where do you find a reference photo from when I try to find reference photos for cool hair and all it shows is regular hair?
I have that on my to-do list, but so for reference photos, I will Google, but every once in a while, here, let me stop this. I find places that will sell stock photos, and come on. This is what you can get, which are just, oops, sorry.
Hey, Paul, put the sketchbook link in again, will you? Sophia Soros is asking for it.
So you can get great photo reference, and I was using these for my for Medusa, and the one that I wound up sticking with was this one. So this is the reference, so you can see it.
I love it. They're quoting you now. There's no age limit to art and creation, just
Yeah.
drawing and practicing. Angelina, spot on. Okay. Random Human says, do you ever draw something just from your imagination or only from reference?
I try not to draw from my imagination. I have drawn from imagination. I just don't like it as much.
Have you ever drawn vent art you make to vent some frustrations?
No, I don't get that frustrated.
Let's see. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back a few because I think I missed some good ones. Yes, he's using an iPhone. It was an hour and a half for the first sketch because he did thumbnails and a bunch of other things.
Yeah, we talked a lot too.
We did.
You can go back and you can see them.
People keep saying hi from where they are, so hi from and greetings from the Philippines.
Oh, that's great.
Stop living. What are your thoughts on art being a full-time job?
It's not easy, that's for sure.
Brownie Bear says, hi there. I was wondering if you have any advice for outlining your work.
Yeah, there is a video on it, but essentially what I do is I try to look at it like as if I'm making a coloring page, and I do talk about line weight and whatnot in the video too.
Ooh, Bella Carter's from Newfoundland.
Fun.
Oh, Father Rocky says it's kind of hard finding art books and art stuff in Indonesia. It's either expensive or really rare.
Oh.
I'm sorry about that. You can find things. I mean, you can find all the masters on the internet. You can just Google. And a lot of the museums opened up their collections during COVID, and I know they've kept their collections open. So you can go in and you can basically wander through a museum, and that will give you a lot of good reference and ideas too. Random Cat just graduated from 8th grade a few days ago and won a Fine Arts Award.
Hey, that's amazing! Congrats!
Fantastic! Way to go! Is the Kickstarter the only way to get prints of your hair journal paintings? Right now, yes.
Right now, yeah.
And yes, there should be when the Kickstarter's over, but that's going to take a bit because we're redoing our website right now. So we've got some time on that one. So right now, the Kickstarter's the best way to go. I'm sketching online, and Medusa is one of my favorite characters ever. Lorax says greetings from Argentina.
Greetings.
Let's see. Vinny says greetings from Italy. Oh, Temples Forever says, hi Donna, you and Scott are practically like friends to me, thank you.
Oh.
You guys, we love hearing that. That's so sweet. You're like friends to us too. We love being here. You have a video on motivation, right? Knox is asking.
Oh yes, yes. It's just look up artist block.
Do you find it easier to draw things you love? Because I wasn't that good of an artist until I drew a snake for the first time, and my mom was speechless.
You know, sometimes I don't know what I'm gonna like drawing and what I'm not like, because lots of times I'll draw something for the first time and you just don't know. But yeah, drawing something you love is definitely much more fun.
You, Dad, and Mom says, thank you, by the way. You inspired me to try my creative side.
Oh, that's
Woo-hoo!
great.
I love to hear that. At 13, and art is my favorite pastime, specifically painting, but my painting is normally pretty good. It's just my drawing that I have a harder time with.
Oh. It takes time. It really does.
Pirate Fox asks, and I'm not singling you out or laughing at you, am I allowed to follow along with you and draw her as you do?
Oh, please do.
Absolutely! And have a good time while you're doing it.
Yeah.
Are you going to make all the snakes the same general color?
You know, I was thinking it'd be kind of fun to have each one have their own kind of color, but I think that might get a little weird.
And how are you going to follow them all the way around, too?
Oh, I've already done that. Wow. Finding where we're...
How long did it take for you to establish an art style you like? I'm having such a hard time with finding one I like.
I think artists hardly ever see their style. It's very hard to see a style. It's kind of like watching yourself grow. You can't see it. It happens so subtly. That said, I think I really kind of started to feel comfortable for the first time last year after doing like 1,000 quick 1 hour paintings on TikTok.
Coylist asks, probably a stupid question, which I will say no question is stupid and we love questions. What is negative space?
That is a stupid question.
Scott Christian?
Negative space, and again, there is a video on that. So if you want to look it up, but negative space is, I'm trying to think of the best way to explain it.
Bad Rhapsody's here.
So negative space is the space behind her, the shapes that are created. These shapes that are created around them. So, like this is negative space. This is all negative space. And I like to look for that. To me, this is just as important as the figure itself. So that's why I make these like these little parts where where they kind of come off of the body, because it creates these shapes. And to me, those shapes are pleasing. I like that. I like these little like the space under the arm, the space over here.
Honey, we can't see it. You're holding it up too high, and where you're pointing wasn't on the camera. Thank
Sorry.
you. Okay.
These spaces over here.
Thank you.
Here. But that's what's fun for me. Like looking for these little shapes.
So not the whole background isn't. It's those little pieces in between.
Well, all of it can be. It's just, that's what you're looking for. Like all throughout here, I'm making like little, remember I was talking about tangents?
I'm good at going off on those.
Yeah. Speaking of which, just kidding. All right. So like, let's say you have two snakes, right? Okay. What you don't want is another snake that comes right along here and does that, right? This right here, this tangent of two things running right next to each other is not pleasing to the eye. Because you don't know, is this one above or below? Is this one, which one's closer to you? So what you would do is, hey, Santa.
Santa's here.
All right, so what I would do is I would do this to create this shape. You see? And now you don't have these bad tangents. And even so, this is probably too close. So that's what I spent all day doing. Not all day, but that's what I spent my spare time, was going through each and every one of these. Originally, this line went all the way out here. So I just kind of tucked it in, and so I followed every single snake to make sure that there were no bad tangents and that it created nice negative space.
Santa says sending positivity and cheer your way. Best wishes.
Thank you, everybody. Santa's here, and he's bringing gifts.
Okay.
Thank you, Santa.
H wants to know, what was your longest art block ever? It would definitely improve my mood because I'm in one right now.
10 years.
I was just gonna say 10 years.
I
Long time.
I did not make traditional art for 10 years. I went digital, and yeah, I wanted to make art, but I just had no motivation. And that's when after the 10 years, I decided to try something. Like, I kept wanting to go back, but I didn't want to do the colored pencils again. And so that was when I decided, well, then let's try something else. But I was really good at colored pencils, but I just had no motivation to do it. So trying watercolors is what helped me.
Charmazelian asks, how do you find motivation to keep going in life?
Well, there's so much beauty in life. There's so much, not to mention, if you have any desire to make art, you're bringing beauty to the world, and the world needs it. That's your superpower. So, like Uncle Ben said, with great power comes great responsibility. And if you have the ability to make the world a better place in any way, you got to use that power.
like to have a different take on that?
Yeah.
Sometimes, Charmazelian, it is hard being human. Sometimes it's just hard. And every once in a while, you just, in my opinion, this is totally just my opinion, you have to give yourself time to just sort of wallow. I mean, eat a pint of ice cream, or go on a long walk, or read a book, or just sit under a blanket and wallow. But then at some point you have to realize that, like, it sounds stupid, but that the sun does come up again tomorrow, you know? And you have to, the world is a hard place, but if you can make one person happy, or you can make one person smile, or you can hold a door open for somebody, it goes such a long way to making the world a better place. And those are always the things that made me feel better, is helping other people. So, take my 2 cents or don't take my 2 cents. There you go. Let's see. Amaris says, you guys are so cool. I just busted out my paints and water and I'm filling in my fashion sketches with colors.
Oh, that's great.
At what age do you think it would be good to be serious about art? I am 12 and really love art, but I think I might be too young.
You don't have to worry about a career at this point. Spend your time. If you like it, then the thing to do right now is to learn to draw. Draw everything. Just fill up your sketchbook drawing cars and bottles of paint and whatever else, but just draw everything.
Put the paint and ink down.
And then if you still like doing it when you're in high school or out of high school or whatever, then you could look at it as a career. But if it makes you happy, that's really all that matters. And if you want to get better at it, then just draw.
Which one of the ones in the hair journal is your favorite?
The trans one, this one. I love the colors. I love the composition.
People are putting the trans flag in.
Nice.
Do you have a video on drawing straight hair?
I really don't. It shouldn't be that hard.
Chonk says, I honestly didn't think there was anything else for the hair journal, and then you came out with freaking Medusa. My jaw dropped.
Oh, well, to be fair, I had hundreds of requests for her. I just hadn't had a chance to figure out how I'm going to do it.
Bethany said that I really want the Medusa print. Do you have any advice for beginners? I love drawing dragons, but I'm bad. Any advice?
Draw more dragons. That's the best advice, is that if you like doing something, keep doing it till you're an expert. Don't get dissuaded because you can't do it initially. I couldn't use ink. I couldn't do watercolors. I had to really, really work at it. Heck, you guys see me making videos, and there I am smiling and everything. I hated being in front of the camera. It was Santa who was the one who told me to practice it more. But I did not like doing it at all.
Scott hates being in front of the camera.
I do.
He hates it.
But you can get better at anything with practice.
The point of drawing a trans person is because we support everybody here. And
what's the question?
What's the point of drawing a trans person when you just draw them male or female? That's the question.
I drew them. I didn't decide. I didn't pick their gender. I just said that they're a trans person, and I'll let other people decide what their gender is. But we just put the trans flag on it in support of the community.
Because we support everybody here. Thank you for being inclusive in your sketchbook. What's the best tip you can give for drawing hands?
Oh God, stay away from them. That's what.
It's the same thing with acrylics. I don't have anything about acrylics.
Here's everything I know about acrylics.
You're so funny.
There is a video on it, but geez, I'm embarrassed that
Medusa.
it has millions of views.
Love the Medusa. You're amazing, Scott. You and Donna. I am also learning. You know what? I hope at 52 years old, I look back at my life now, and I used to think I knew everything when I was younger. And the older you get, at least for me, the older I get, the more I want to learn. And I think it's a great place to be. I really do. Chris says, I'm glad to know my favorite creator supports LGBTQ. Do you have a video on fluffy, wavy hair like Zendaya's? It's so hard for me.
I do have a video on Afro textured hair, and it might be in there. There is curls.
Rick Hellaby says, and this is a great question, I haven't had this one yet. How is the binding holding up on this sketchbook? Would you recommend this brand? This is the Etcher Labs sketchbook, and that's a good question. How is the binding holding up, honey?
It is. I mean, they're sewn, so it's not really glued, and so they're holding up pretty well. I had
with paint on them and everything.
Yeah. I've had to cut this one and move it over here, and the last page which is annoying, but they say that that's just in all of these things.
That's how they're bound.
These two are kind of glued together, so I don't know if I'm either just gonna have this be the last page, or if I'm gonna, like rip this,
Most
cut it or
journals
something.
are like that though, with the last pages.
But it's holding up pretty good so far. So I was thinking of making her skin color kind of a grayish green. Some people wanted me to make her human skin toned. What are your thoughts?
What's your favorite art era?
Art Nouveau, pre-Raphaelite. There's also like a romantic period that I really like too.
Here's a good question. How do you determine the background color? I'm having issues with that in my art.
I will think of complementary colors, and that's just comes from, there are obviously tons of books and stuff that will tell you what are complementary colors, but for me it's just what colors I like. I think you start to come up with palettes like purple and yellow go well together, purple and orange go well together. This is pink and purple. Sometimes I will try to keep the palettes to a minimum, so I try not to do too many colors. I don't always succeed, but purple and green go well together. Purple and anything goes well together, really. But this is kind of a muted palette because I wanted it to feel very conservative. But teal and pink go really well together, and so really it's just what's going to make the character pop is what I think of. This one I had no choice. I spilled orange ink on everything,
Which was kind of funny.
but teal and red are really good southwestern colors.
Maeve sent you the tip, and it says you should try to
thank
have her
you.
be pale skin tone with mossy stone creeping up. The snakes can be green with purple undertones.
Okay, thank you, and thank you for the tip.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Hey, Mr. Sava, do you think it is too late to start drawing?
Nope, never too late. Look up Grandma Moses if you guys think you're too old.
Yep. What's your thoughts on popsicles? They're only good if they're grape.
Oh, you know what I used to love? Those Jell-O pops.
Ugh,
The ones that Bill Cosby used to.
I don't like. I've never been a big pudding kind of girl.
Was it Jell-O pudding pops?
Yeah.
Oh, those were so
I
good.
never liked those. Yeah. I didn't have the motivation to do art so often as for a bit I was able to draw nonstop, but now I have a hard time to sit down. Any tips?
I will say this. It was really hard when no one was seeing my work. It really is. When you're doing the art and you're really proud of your work and no one sees it, it's deflating. So it has been easier for me because, over the last year or so, I have more people looking at my art. That's where I am right now, is I have that motivation because I don't feel like I'm just making art for myself. I feel like my art is making a difference and people are liking it. So that I have that. But before that, it was just
happy.
Yeah, it was just pure determination. That's really all it is. You just have to say, I'm just going to keep making art until people see it, until people like it.
Portia says, do you like Alphonse Mucha?
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, look at what I'm doing. I have so much of my work is influenced by him.
Sandstone Block says, going to eat ice cream and wallow right now. Ha ha. Things are hard right now, but your lives help a little bit.
Oh.
We're glad we could be here for you. And yeah, I get it. Sometimes the world is a hard place. Re-Am says, I want to cry. Scott and Donna are so nice. I really needed those words.
Oh.
Well, don't cry. But we're glad you're here with us. Do you have a favorite song and or music artist band?
Right now, I just can't stop listening to Seal, and my favorite song is Future Love Paradise.
Did you use reference for the snakes?
No. This is all just tubes, but I am using reference for the snake heads. And this is a scene from Clash of the Titans, the newer one. So I've been looking at those for reference.
Everybody's doing a shout out to the mods for taking care of spammers and stuff. And yeah, you know what, you guys, we seriously have the best
superheroes.
Yeah, they really are. They're dear friends, and they've become dear friends, and we love them, and we could not do this without them. They are wonderful. We appreciate them so very much. Would you ever consider streaming on Twitch? Probably not, because that's really video game heavy.
Well, no, there's I think if Twitch approached us to do it, we might consider it. But right now, we stopped doing TikTok. This is really.
Well, we were having a lot of problems with TikTok, and they were not notifying people that we were going live, and it was harder. So, I've got multiple people on here that have asked about tips for coloring and color theory.
Like I said, I don't know. That's one of those things that's a gut thing for me. I don't have any tips that I can think of. If at some point I can go, I know what to say, I absolutely will make a video of it. But right now, I just go with my gut.
Oh, Random Human says, do you consider stuff like music art?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
So is dance and poetry and writing and.
Lydia says, you always stream during my school hours. It's very sad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But you're here now. That's why we decided to do a nighttime live on a weekend. So if you couldn't make it during the week, you can be here with us on the weekend. What's your favorite cosplayer to reference from? That's a good question.
Favorite cosplayer?
That gal from Italy, isn't it? You've used her
I've used a few, yeah. There's trying to remember their names. If you ask me that in the comment section of this video after it's done, I will try to send you a link.
Just Me says, I also wanted to draw just like you, but I don't have the patience or motivation. I feel free and proud when I draw or sketch. You said you wanted to make the world a better place, but how do I do that?
Well, it's not easy to make the world a better place in any particular way, but for me, if I can encourage someone to make art, if I can encourage someone to create beauty in any way, that to me at least is something. Like, I feel like that's a win. If I can Give people art. I like to gift art. If I can give people art and that makes them happy, then that's something. And then if I can just show kindness. I mean, it doesn't have to be with your art, but just show kindness, show empathy, show, that's it. Otherwise, everybody's just trying to make money. Everybody's just trying to get something. And I think that is tedious. And I don't know if the world's getting any better. And some people are like, well, what do I care if the world gets better? I'm just going to die anyhow. And then what are we here for? And I want to have a little bit more meaning and a little more impact in the world. And I'm not in any way telling anybody else that they need to do that. But if that's what you want to do, then if you like making art, then find a way that your art can make people happy. It could be children's books. It could be supporting causes. It could be, doing posters. I mean, or again, it could just be in giving simple gifts of a drawing. Giving the gift of art is, I've seen, very impactful. Yeah. It's really made people happy.
And if you don't draw, if you're not artistic that way, you could write somebody a poem. You could hold a door open for somebody. You could let somebody go in front of you at the grocery store who's got maybe 2 things in their hand and you've got like 102 things. It's just bringing a little more kindness to the world. It's the little things. It's not making a big splash. It's just being a better human every single day.
Yeah.
And those are the things that if you do something nice for somebody else, like hold a door open when their hands are full, maybe they'll do something nice for somebody else. And that's really what we're trying to do. Just make people happy, and by default, make more people happy. It warms my heart to see an older generation accepting LGBTQ. We have just been called an older generation.
Yeah, we are.
We are. Can you put yourself in the hair journal? Oh wait, you don't have any. Any tips on how to draw a character like General Grievous?
Photo reference. And if you're having problems, trace it.
Karamo, what do you want to ask Scott? I see your thing there. I'm trying. How do you determine the background color? I'm having issues with that in my art.
Yeah, we just talked about that.
Yeah.
And you can go back and watch the video. It'll probably be somewhere around the 30-minute mark when it's done. But essentially, I try to find colors that are complementary. And if you don't know what are complementary colors...
That's the thing. How do people know what are complementary colors?
There are websites, there's books about it. I don't remember which ones. Like I said, some of it is stuff that I just...
Google complementary colors?
Yeah, I'm sure you could. But what I'm saying is that I don't have them memorized or anything like that, and I doubt that I am doing it right. I think colors are personal. Not everybody likes blue. Not everybody likes pink. Not everybody, So you can have a palette of colors that is your set of colors.
Melosic put in, what are the complementary colors here? They said red to green, blue, orange, purple, yellow. Those are the complementary colors.
No, they're thinking primary colors are red, yellow, and blue.
Oh my God.
What?
Comments just keep coming.
But I'm saying complementary colors are colors that go well together. So orange and purple go well together. Blue and yellow go well together. Red and green go well together. I don't know why. That's the part I can't speak to because I slept through that part of...
Scott.
I did. I was a horrible student.
No, I know. You were not a great student. All right. Okay, hold on. Can you and your wife draw a drawing? One side hers, the other side yours. My side would just be a stick, people. That's it. That's yeah. How do you keep your hands from shaking when you do line art? Scott does not drink caffeine. I'm sure that helps.
Yeah. I just rest my hand on it.
Do you get anxiety when you first start a piece?
Yeah.
Sharky says, I feel like this is one of the kindest live chats I've been in. Thank you. That is what we like to hear. Because that's what we're all about. Phoebe says, I learned all about complimentary not long ago in my art class.
Oh, good. Can you explain it to everybody for me?
Let's see. Scott has done anime characters not recently. Any tips on steampunk gears, machinery, etc.? I've struggled with it for so long and it never looks very good. You don't do a lot of that.
I really don't. Yeah. Sorry.
But
again, if I had to, I would just look it up.
Yeah, there are some books about it. There are some books about drawing steampunk. I really think there's a book called How to Draw Steampunk, honestly.
Yeah, I think you got it for Logan.
I think I did, yeah. Would you ever consider adding a cancer patient who's cutting off all their hair to your journal?
Well, that was what this one was.
Yeah, that was the flower one, right?
This one. I just had the flowers represent the hair falling.
Here, hold this up. Try this, guys. The one who was asking about steampunk.
Oh.
How to draw steampunk.
How to draw steampunk.
There you go.
Donna got this for our son and he never did anything with it.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about very stylized art?
I like it. I'm trying to stylize my art.
Where did you get that? You know what? Honestly, I think at the dollar, the
Barnes and Noble?
Yeah, the bargain book section. I want that book, adding it to my wish list. Oh, you guys are funny.
All right, so we have we're 47 minutes in, so we're only about halfway through. I don't think I might be able to. Should I try painting it, or should I go and try to add texture to the snakes? What are your thoughts?
A lot of our mods do draw. Have you ever made your own original characters? He has indeed.
Yes, I have a series. If you ever want to look at it, it's called the Dreamland Chronicles.
Yep. Paint first. Oh, scan it. Scan it, scan it, scan it.
Well, I know, but if I'm going to be adding more black and white texture to the snakes, that's what I need to know. Should I paint it? In which case I'll scan it right now, or should I
don't know. Texture, hint of texture, paint, texture on the snakes, texture, paint. Texture is better for all of us watching. Texture would be cool, but also really hard. Texture. A lot more, yeah. Give her some depth with the texture. Wait, I'm invested in his story. What? Wowzers. Do you think an artist should learn realism before trying stylization in art? That's Luna.
Yeah, not realism. I think what you need to do is draw from life. I don't care how you draw it, but start drawing everything. The more you draw mundane things like this or like this, the better you're going to be at drawing everything. And that's what you want to be able to do. Once you understand shapes and volume and lighting and depth and everything else, then you can apply it to whatever style you want to follow. The problem you'll see with a lot of artists is they learn anime or comic books and they learn how to draw in that style, but they don't know how to draw anything else but a character facing right at you.
Oh, Lula's here. Hi, Lula.
Hi, Lula.
He's got a video, Maple Sky, on drawing from angles. You can get brush pens, zebra brush pens. There's a link in Scott's bio, but they're jetpens.com. Elijah says hi.
Hello.
How do I know if I'm good at art?
If it makes you happy.
Brownie Bear says, hear me out. Texture Medusa and not the snakes. Look, I'm just reading. Scott just casually has a toy car on his table. Love it. Doodle Gamer's here. Loves how it's turning out.
Thank you.
How long have you two been together? Oh my god. 4 years?
Yeah, married 29 years.
I'm investing in pencils because of the scientific fact that amber is only located on Earth and not anywhere else. There's water in many other places. Also diamonds. Why are diamonds so expensive? Because they're pretty.
Yeah, but diamonds are like so easy to find in space.
What's your favorite letter of the alphabet? It's easy. Z.
Z, why?
I don't know, I've always liked it. And it's like 9 million points in Scrabble.
Jeez.
I know. Okay.
Right now it's S.
Cute. Scott,
All right.
I was wondering if I could get your Medusa tattooed on me. She's representative of something very important to me, and I'd love your art to be my design when she's finished.
I would be honored. All right. I have no idea how to texture this.
Okay.
So.
Hold on a second. Scan, please.
Honey, they want me to texture it.
Okay. So
with a pen.
Okay. All right.
That's
I'm getting texts. Everybody's freaking out.
I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know what to do with the textures. That's the thing.
Nixia says that snake on the end, not the very, very, very left, but the one on the bottom, second one in, is just so happy to be in the painting. He's just smiling.
I got rid of all the... I will show you all. I took a video of it, but I had a bite me sticker on the back of him, and these two were laughing at him, and this one was really just kind of brain dead. People, I'm afraid to start adding texture only because I don't think I'm gonna do. I'm just thinking about it. I might practice. Let me practice, okay? No. So I think that's not going to look that good.
Okay. Let's see what else we got here.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it, people.
Just the larger scales. Scott, it's my absolute dream to sell art. There's a farmer's market near me, and that's where I want to see when I get older. Any tips?
You want to sell your art at a farmer's market?
Duck says it's their absolute dream to sell art.
You have to think of the price point. People are willing to spend $5, $10, maybe $20. Make art or make prints, stickers that you like. If you make something that's going to take you 3, 4, 5 hours, you don't want to sell it for $50. So make a print of it that you could sell for $5 or $10. And then you can always have the originals that you can sell for more later. I think I'm going to scan this, people. I'm not 100% confident in my ability to ink all of the scales. So rather than ruin it, I'm gonna scan this real quick. So Donna's gonna entertain you while I scan.
I am gonna entertain you. Oh, I don't have to entertain you.
Why?
The clock. Oh shoot! Now I have to.
Talk. People are waiting for you.
Oh, for heaven's sakes!
Normally I can't shut you up. Now you have
No,
nothing to say.
I got nothing to say. What do you want me to say? I got nothing. I don't know.
Read the comments.
Do what you feel is your art, says Random Friedman. Question for Scott. Do you have any tips on digital art? He hasn't done digital art in a long time.
Yeah. I
Donna.
like digital art.
Oh, here's a good one. Have you tried learning to draw from Scott? Oh boy.
We did lessons, me and the boys.
Oh god.
That was fun.
We tried. We tried to do a journal at one point. All of us, like journaling the same things, which was fun. And then we tried to do one of those ones where you do the boxes. You know, you grid
Oh, the grid
picture. And
sorry, you guys are just looking
Yeah.
at nothing. I'm
it's kinda
sorry.
crazy. They're just looking at nothing.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Hey, I'll draw. Give me a piece of paper.
Oh boy.
Give me a piece of paper. Give me a piece of paper. You're scanning. Give me a piece of paper. Give me a piece of paper. Now you can see me draw. You want to see me draw? You guys have asked me to draw a million times, right? Okay. Donna, what's your passion? Oh my gosh.
Me.
Yes, my wonderful, adoring
I'm
husband.
your whole
He's
world.
my whole world. Yes. Why'd you give me a Sharpie? I don't want a Sharpie.
I don't want to give you a nice pencil.
Oh, really? Yeah. Guess what I'm gonna take? I'm gonna take the nice pencil. Okay, so this is what I draw.
Are you looking at the top one?
What are you talking about?
The top
I'm
camera?
watching.
Oh, okay.
I can do eyeballs. They're all like, oh my god. Please draw. What is he doing when he scans it? Oh, he's just scanning it into the computer. So that
way you guys
You
will
guys
have
can
something
have-
to color in. If you
Yeah.
go on our Discord,
Yeah.
I let you guys.
we have coloring pages on the Discord. Okay, I have drawn this little guy. I called him Platypus Man for a really long time. Since I was in high school, I have drawn this. Platypus Man. Please read my idea, says Nova. The last time Donna drew a dragon, it ended up with a bow. Hey,
No, I did.
Scott drew the dragon.
Donna
I
did
just
the
gave
bow.
him a bow tie out of a Post-it, which was actually a good idea, I might add. Donna is a straight vibe, love her energy. I'm something. I watched your video on sketching with ballpoint pens. I started to do it and I didn't know how much I would enjoy it. Perry, actually, you know what's so funny? I'm a
It's
Donna
fun.
fan. What would you recommend first trying paint? Oh, you guys are funny. Oh, my name is Donna. That's unusual. Will there be another stream finishing today? You know what? He's gonna.
I'm
you're
gonna try.
paint it
I'm
now?
gonna try
Yeah.
to take some paints and
Yeah,
let's see
like
what we can
Team
do.
Donna. Hey, let's not do that. Donna is a whole mood. I am indeed a whole entire mood. Okay, so ew, spider, blech. Okay, so that's the little dead spider.
Okay.
So we'll.
I need to finish.
Oh, okay. Ha! I used your pencil. Yeah, I did. Sucker! You tried to give me a Sharpie. Who draws with a Sharpie? Shh. I wanted to draw with a good pencil.
Yeah.
Oh. Margot, a red panda. You guys are so funny. Best pizza topping, salami. Rest in peace, spider. I'm sorry, the spider did not pay me rent, so he got squished. You come in with $100 bills or you get smushed. That's it. I've always failed doing the salt something with watercolor. Any tips?
Oh no, I tried it a couple times. Not really a fan.
They're all like, rest in peace, spider. Look, I have, you guys have made, whoever's new, I don't do arachnids. I don't do arachnids. Unless they come in with a wad of $100 bills going, here you go, and pay me rent, They're toast.
All right, so you guys said her eyes should glow green.
Yes. Do you have any advice on how to draw teeth? So I would say don't draw them.
Yeah, I usually try not to draw them because it looks weird if you do, unless you want it to look weird. But there, if you look at the mouth video, there should be a little bit about that.
John says, my wife's name is Dawn. They want you to draw Chris Hemsworth. Everybody's like, rest in peace, Spider. No, you don't seem to understand. Like, no. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Thanks, mods. Do a couple of scales in a bunch and then skip some. Some people still want the scales. Oh.
For those of you asking, there you go.
Chris Hemsworth, you're so funny. Spider, today I'm going to see Donna draw. Yeah, we all saw how well that worked out.
Hi, I got front row seats. Ah!
Yeah, that's about what you're getting. There's your front row seat, buddy. A one-way ticket to heaven. There you go, Spider heaven. Bye-bye. Scott, what's the best book for perspective and anatomy? Thank you.
How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way is the best one for anatomy and foreshortening.
Rest in peace, Spider, but you still deserved it. Exactly. Oh, God. What color are the snakes going to be? I just got here.
I don't know. I might do them green, and her skin is going to be this kind of color.
Oh,
but
thank you, Mods.
I honestly don't know just yet. So let's see how it goes.
No, I do not vibe with spiders, guys. Sorry about that. Do you have any tips for drawing with markers, honey?
I used to like drawing with markers. The problem is they fade over time. And that's the part that I don't like, is to spend any amount of time making a really lovely piece of art and then 10 years from now it's all gone. That's the only thing that's why I stopped working with them.
Gutta Man says, sorry Scott, she drew a masterpiece. You can learn from her.
I know. There's nothing she can't do.
Oh God, that's so funny. Oh jeez. Spider corpses are the best to make art with. Oh, are you gonna do anything for Mermaid? You haven't done anything for Mermaid, have you?
No.
No, probably not this year, huh? We've been a little busy. Don't make a grave for the spider, I'll do it. Oh, Spider Boy, there you go. I feel bad for the spider. Sorry. Scott is really a trust the process dude when he paints. He is, isn't he?
Well, I'll figure it out as I'm going sometimes. Other times I will do color comps or something like that, but I think...
I love the blue face.
Yeah. Blow dryer.
Wow. Maeve says, don't sweat about adding scales. You can't really see snake scales unless you're very close to the snake. You just see the pattern otherwise. And sent you another tip.
Oh, thank you.
You're crazy. Have you watched Arcane?
We watched the first episode. Our son loved it. He watched it several times. He's like, you gotta watch it. So we watched the first episode and we weren't really into it. So we haven't watched the rest.
How you take your sketchbook with you to paint the location you're at inspired me to buy a sketchbook, take it with me on a recent trip to Turkey, and I did a couple of pieces there. It made me happy. That was Rachel Jones.
Oh, I bet that was amazing.
I want to know what you painted. I'm curious.
Turkey looks beautiful.
Yeah. Do you have any tips for blending pencils?
Yes, there is a video on realism, and I show you how to use a blender. See, part of me wants to have these also be the same color.
Yes,
like
we did
this.
watch Stranger Things, but we haven't seen the new season yet that dropped. This spider just needed a few more days to get his money together. Yeah, well, if you're not going to come in with the cash, you're out. Donna, it's Spooder Boy. Ah, there you go. Have you experimented with collage?
A couple times in college I did. It was
I've
fun.
done it too. I like it.
Actually, I did a couple X-Files pieces that I really liked with collages. I went and I got, what's the National Enquirer? And I got stuff about, like Bat Boy and Bigfoot and UFOs, and I kind of pasted them around and then painted Scully and Mulder around them. It was really fun.
Maybe the next page could be a coral reef, where a person is made out of rock and the hair is all kinds of coral.
Interesting.
I only come here for the blow dryer. That's a big guy. I made 2 pieces of art that I'm really proud of today. They were both pairs of shoes, but with different color schemes. Why does she keep barking?
I don't know. Because she can't see you.
I know.
So I'm just experimenting right now. I'm like, let's just get these shapes in here, and I can always change the color of the snakes. But I just want to see.
Have either of you broken a bone? I think I broke my big toe and it hurts really bad. Oh, dude, I still have a broken toe. I feel you. Is it black and purple? Yes. You broke your toe. No fun. Let's see. Do you guys play video games?
Yes, I play Overwatch. When the next Breath of the Wild comes out, I will play that because I love the first one.
All right, come to mommy. Come down here. Come here. Come here. Come to mommy. Mommy's down here. Come on. Come on. Okay, here's a good question. Temples Forever asks, hey Donna, what's your favorite and least favorite part about being a wife? How much time do you have? Okay, so my least favorite part about being a wife is sometimes I feel like I'm the cleaning lady in the house. Drives me bananas.
Wait, you're not?
Scott likes to leave dishes everywhere and socks, and I don't enjoy that. My favorite part
I
about
thought you
being,
liked it.
You know what? I have multiple things I can throw at you right now. My favorite part about being a wife is Scott's my best friend. So I get to be married to my best friend. And we like to do a lot of things together, which is really cool. So.
And I always give you lots of laundry.
Yeah, because that's my favorite part about being a wife. Laundry, dishes. Hey honey, what's for dinner? That's my least favorite part about being a wife. What's for dinner? Oh, hot dog! I just got an invitation for the call on Tuesday.
Oh, good.
Yes, so it's happening. Okay. Scott Super Sass on a Saturday. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Love this channel. It's just a safe space to come to. Mimi, we're happy you're here. What's Scott's favorite artist and piece?
My favorite artist, I can't just pick one. So it's Drew Struzan, John Buscema, Alphonse Mucha, J.C. Leyendecker. My favorite piece is Spring by Sir Lawrence Alma-Tadema.
You guys, if I make Scott cook, like I'd never eat. He eats like 2 things, okay?
I'll call and say, I literally just made dinner today.
You barbecued steak because I had steak, and you asked me what was for dinner, and I said we're barbecuing steak. Anyway. Scott does not use fountain pens, but I do. We do not play Animal Crossing, but I've heard it's a lot of fun. Let's see. Seeing how Donna reacted to the spider, are you guys fans of reptiles? You know, I don't mind like geckos and lizards and things like that. Snakes, not so much. My niece has a bearded dragon, and she's very pretty, and I got to hold her. So I enjoyed that very much. That was cool. Say rocks next time he asks what's for dinner.
I got a rock.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna get for dinner. Recommend beginning watercolor, please.
Well, I have a video on the Cotman brands, and there's a link to them. It's a little $25 kit, and that's the one I've been recommending. I don't know if there's better ones, but I always recommend Winsor & Newton. They're just a good brand.
That Sea Witch. We do have a Discord. It is not a Patreon thing.
Oh yeah, it's free for anybody.
Yep. If you want to join, you have to be nice. That's our thing. You have to be nice if you're in the Discord. We share art. We share any kind of tea that you want to know what I'm drinking that day. I will happily tell you. But yeah, but you gotta be nice. Have you tried using the plastic watercolor brushes that have a container on the back that you can fill with water? Oh, you can use those.
Yeah. I used to use those for ink. And I used to do ink washes. All right, so I'm thinking.
No.
Not anymore. I used to.
Have you drawn any of the Overwatch characters?
I have not.
How did I break my toe? Oh God. You know what? I'm just a hot mess. I am so clumsy. I tripped over either the dog crate or the dog basket of toys, tore my toe open and broke it. Yeah.
I think that just the default answer should just be stupidity.
Okay. You know what? I still have things I can throw at you, smart ass. So be nice. What's the best way to use toned gray and /tan paper?
I like to use, for me, I like to use something like a dark purple and then a white Prismacolor pencil. I think those are fun.
Yeah. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. I've got to go see what's up with the dog because my children have disappeared in life and the dog's freaking out. Hold on.
Arwen doesn't like to be alone.
Oh, it's dark up here. That's why you're lonely.
They left her in the dark. Our kids are so bad.
Okay, come sit down, baby girl. Come on. All right, have dog. We'll travel. All right, sit down.
So what I'm doing right now is I am just figuring stuff out. I'm squinting my eyes so I could see the shapes. I want to see the shapes. I want to see what are the important things. I want to accentuate the design and the flow of it. I'm not looking at the details. I'm just trying to see.
Rockstar. Skola sent you a tip
Thank you.
and asks tips for beginners with no natural talent.
Just grab a number 2 pencil and a sketchbook, a cheap sketchbook, and just draw everything you see. Don't just draw the things you like. Don't draw anime. Don't draw, whatever. Draw everything. Draw food, draw people, draw places, draw things, and just fill up, make it a diary if you want to, but just fill it up with that and just do that for a year or two. And you will start to get really good at, like right now, I can draw anything. If I see it, I can draw it. And that's because I've been drawing so much that I can see the shapes and everything. I can see okay, this is a triangle, this is a this is a that, and this has this kind of volume, and that's what you're trying to do. Is you're just trying to build up that library in your head and the hand-eye coordination. So that's what you should do. That's your, I'm starting off, that's your learning to crawl before you walk thing.
Mia, not Maya, says, have you ever come back to an art piece or project after many years to finish it? It's their first stream and they're so excited to be here, and what you do here is really awesome, and I love your dynamic.
Thank you. No, that's why I have my corner of shame.
You saw the corner of shame
video.
video.
I don't know if you saw the corner of shame video, but it is just, I don't like, once I've lost interest in it, it's dead to me.
Yeah, no, I do not do art professionally. And there's a video that Scott has that talks about his different art pieces through the years. And that will show you very, very early pieces that he did when he was a kid. The mods put it in already, but his favorite color to work with is Payne's Gray.
Yes.
Do you have any advice for coloring in hair? Stop.
Jeez.
You are a mood, dog.
Coloring in hair is, I mean, it's depending on the hair color, of course. And it also depends on the medium, if you're using watercolor or not.
I have a Kakamori dip pen and ink, and it's so fun, says Marguerite.
Oh, fun.
I have a glass dip pen and inks, and I love them. It's so much fun. Have you ever painted or drawn a centaur, like from Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Jazzy says, LOL, love your channel, by the way.
Thank you. I love centaurs. I think they're one of my favorite mythological creatures.
Honey, what are your pronouns?
He, him.
Scott just did a video, Luna, about different angles of...
drawing the head in different angles?
Yes, drawing in different angles, yes. Side profiles and things like that. So you can check that out. Erie says, just finished my attempt at Impressionism. It's this ocean sunset scene with boats. Wish I could send it to you.
Oh, yeah.
I can. He's Sava Art on...
This little chunk.
Every social media.
No, we are not going outside. No.
She does not want to say hi to the kid.
No, she doesn't. She wants to be a pickle.
Come here, Pickle. Come see Mama.
Go on, go to
Come
Mom.
here. Come here. Come behave. Come sit next to me and behave. Come sit next to your mother.
She doesn't like it when she's not the center of attention.
Oh, she hates it, especially with me. What is your favorite type of tea? My favorite type of tea is, I like black teas. Black teas are my favorite. I don't particularly care for green tea. My favorite is either an Irish breakfast tea or a good strong English breakfast tea. I mean, like, it's got to be like almost black when you brew it.
Blow dryer. Okay, I had an idea and I think I might want to run with it. You guys ready for this?
No. Go ahead. Your local art person says, can one of you draw something small and fluffy like a bat or a little duck or a fox? Something small and cute.
Oh yeah, look
Scott
at
did a bunny rabbit.
I did a bunny with a hat. I did a quokka.
Yep.
And I did a niffler.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any advice for drawing legs and torsos?
It's on my list of to do.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten it yet.
All right, I'm gonna try something.
I'm confused, says Scott. Thank you for being here on YouTube. Every time I see your live streams or shorts or anything, it makes me feel so warm inside and brightens my day.
Oh, thank you.
Do you like mac and cheese?
No.
I love mac and cheese, but I can't eat it anymore. I think the mods put the link into the Discord already. Let's see. Yes, we do have commissions available in the Etsy store. Scott, what is the hardest thing you've done in your life?
Oh.
It's not being married to me.
It has been difficult. I don't know. I mean, everything gets a little less difficult in hindsight, but I think, we were going through some financial troubles, and we were on food stamps, our house was in foreclosure, and I think that was probably the most stressful thing.
Hasn't been there, done that.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, what do you guys think? If the snakes are purple towards the head, and then they kind of go more towards teal towards her head. I think it might look kind of nice.
Is there some way we can support you financially? That's Aaron.
Oh, thank you.
That's very sweet of you to ask.
People have asked me, and there are those Venmo and Ko-Fi and whatever links in the Sava art, but honestly, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I would say if you want to, you can always back the Kickstarter. But
yeah, that would be great if you'd like a piece of art. You could back the Kickstarter, or you could buy something from the Etsy store.
Yeah, but honestly, I feel so much better giving away art for free, or at least doing the videos I feel better about it. So we tend not to ask for any kind of money or anything like that.
Yeah.
Honey, maybe she's got to go potty.
I know.
Just open the door. Just.
Do you want to go outside? All right. Hang on, guys. Sorry.
Just watch out for all the bugs.
Great. That's what I want. I want to have bugs come in. Okay, you're out. You're out. Got it? Go. Go. Go, 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 go. Okay. Let's see. Scott, I just want to thank you for being such an inspirational and influential person in my life. I've also learned much from your videos and I've gotten way better at art, and I just want to thank you. That's Pang.
That is amazing. Thank you.
Have you considered doing any art challenge videos?
I have. I mean, the 30 days of, was it 60 days of studying the masters was an art challenge. I've done several different ones. You know, draw a bunny with me. I'm painting TikTok people. You know, so I have done quite a few.
Beckley D says, I love your channel and you've inspired me to pick up my artwork again. Love your pieces, they're brilliantly done.
Thank you
and
very
she
much.
Sent a tip.
Oh, thank you.
Have you read the Percy Jackson books? Our sons have read the Percy Jackson books.
Yeah, we haven't.
Are you going a little darker or a little brighter at some point with this?
I am just looking and seeing. This is me figuring things out. This is me just experimenting, which I tend to do. I don't know what's going to happen. I just kind of look at it and go, I think it needs this. And sometimes I hate it, and so I will paint over it, but hopefully I like this.
Thanks, dude, for your amazing art tips and such.
Oh, my pleasure.
Have you ever done Inktober? Yes, we have.
Yeah, I've done a few.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Watch Owl House. It's amazing.
I've heard it is. I was starting to watch the first episode. They canceled it, didn't they?
But isn't Medusa's hair green? Anyways, I love how this has turned out so far.
I don't know. I mean, I've seen Medusa as a full-on monster. I've seen Medusa as human-looking with, you know, so I think it's...
No. How was your day today?
It was good, thank you.
Josiah wants to know how they can contact you.
You can contact us through most social medias.
Mm-hmm. There's always a link to an email.
And the
All
Discord.
social medias and the Discord, yeah. Regardless of how you're doing, your art has been such an inspiration and is so helpful. I'm more than happy to pick up some prints.
Thank you.
You're very sweet. Hi, how was the process for your movie? Was it hard finding voice actors or ideas?
No, the voice actors part was probably one of the easier parts.
Yeah.
It's the financing and the distribution were the toughest parts. The parts that you really just don't have any control over.
Yeah. What brand of watercolor would you suggest for a beginner?
Right now, I would say the Winsor & Newton. That's the one I like the best.
We have not watched Owl House, so I don't know anything about that. Chris says, when I have money, I'm definitely buying from the Etsy store. You're so cute. I tried doing hair, but it didn't turn out as I was expecting it to. Any tips on how I can improve? That's Trish.
I've got no less than 3 videos on hair in the Art Hacks playlist. So give it a shot.
Icy Razor Talon says, how did you get recognition on YouTube? Coming from a small creator on YouTube. Oh,
I had to build up my following on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And that took a little while. That took like a year and a half.
Years,
yeah. And but once I had that, it made it a little bit easier. But really, it's a lot of luck. And I think a lot of artists don't realize how much luck goes into things. So you could have all the talent in the world, and if the algorithm or you're just not at the right place at the right time or whatever it might be doesn't, you know, display your stuff, don't blame yourself. It's not you. There's a lot of Windsor Violet and Windsor Orange together.
How long have you been using watercolor?
For about 12 years now.
Everybody's thanking you for being on YouTube. Let's
No, thank you. Thank you guys for all hanging out with us.
Yeah, you guys are the reason we're here. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Let's see. If your house was on fire, making sure family and pets are safe, 3 things you would grab.
Ooh, I would grab my drawers of art. I would have to grab hard drives and well, all the art I could hold, and the hard drives. I think that's the best I could do.
You should do a fantasy journal. Would love to see that. God, you've been making art since you were a little kid. Let's see. Have you ever eaten fairy bread?
I've never heard of that.
Could you tell what your favorite food was?
We'll say pizza.
There you go.
So again, I am not 100% sure if I'm liking this yet, but I figured this is kind of a good way to see the shapes.
What's it like being a content creator?
It is very interesting. I really like being able to control the content that I make. I'm not being told what to do, so I like that. And I don't know.
What made you start posting your art on YouTube and places like that?
I didn't want to just keep making art for myself. I think that's just a really lonely thing. I wanted, if I'm going to make art, I want people to see it.
What watercolor brush is best for beginners?
Oh, I don't know. I just get the cheapest ones.
Big Guy asks, any advice for art school? I'm planning on going to art school and don't really know what to expect.
Depends on the art school, but honestly, if you like being taught, if you like teachers and whatnot, you'll probably do a little better. But honestly, it is you're gonna have people telling you what is and isn't art. You're gonna have people telling you that your art isn't good, and that I don't like that. I just I don't like being told I'm doing something wrong, especially when it comes to art. Blow dryer. All right, I have an idea, and I want to run it by you all.
Okay. All right, hold on, guys. I'm confused. Draw me a red panda. How long did it take you to get good at drawing faces?
Oh, I'm still not good at it. All right, what do you guys think if I do this? What do you think if
Yes, the Kickstarter can be delivered to another country. You just need to pay postage. That's the problem, Igor. Have you ever drawn mermaids?
Yeah, you posed for one back in college.
Did I? It's wonderful to watch you paint. It's so different from how I do it. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, my pleasure.
How did you come up with animal crackers?
Oh, me and the kids were eating animal crackers in the backyard, and I just had the idea. What if when you eat a lion cookie, poof, you're a lion? And they loved it. And so we just kind of played around, and I turned it into a book.
We are working actually on getting our next animated feature films ready to go, and getting a potential animated show ready to go. And thank you, Bethany, for putting in the video on the perspective. I appreciate that because several people have asked for that. So Bethany Primrose put in a link, guys.
What do you think? What do you think? Should I have the top part of her and all of the snakes kind of be in shadow, with just her eyes kind of glowing?
So what? How would you do that?
Darken up everything.
No, he is not reading off TikTok. Well, I'm not reading off TikTok. Scott's not reading at all. What is your favorite Vincent van Gogh art?
It's Van Gogh. I like the self-portraits. I thought they were good. I mean, the one that I copied was The Postman.
Who's your favorite villain?
Dr. Octopus.
My parents once told me not to have an idol. I don't know why they said this to me, but I find it very hard not to idolize you.
Oh, thank you.
Scott, this is Johan. Do you think your art could be better or evolve, or are you content with it now?
No, it can always be better. Always, always, always. I think once you get to the point to where you think that your art is hit a pinnacle, it's time to change. It's time to do something else.
You can find How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way probably on Amazon, I would think.
Yeah, there's a link in my bio to that.
You know, Mario wants a long bearded biker in the hair journal. People have asked for beards for the hair journal. So I know that's something Scott's thinking about. And also on that whole evolved thing, I think if you're not constantly evolving, you're standing still. So I think, I don't know, I think evolving is a good thing. I've never tried fairy bread. Somebody's name is Sushi Roll Art. That's so cute. That's a cute name. Oh, Crystal, good luck with your exams. Their exams are in 3 hours.
Oh, good luck.
And Margot says, wish me luck, I'm going into 7th grade soon.
Yay.
You guys, you're so cute. That green and purple mashup, love it. Reminds me of the Hulk.
Yeah.
Her eyes are pretty. Yay.
I'm going to darken that up even more, but let's see.
Scout just got my UW Whitewater acceptance letter. I am assuming that is college, maybe.
Well, so congratulations.
Yeah, that's exciting. Nothing is wrong in art. You guys are learning. Yeah, you know what? Bethany and Nixia and Steph Nerd and Emma all of our friends are doing a great job with the chat today, and I thank them so very much for all of their help. Oh, and again, I'll say again about Paul's sketchbooks, if anybody still is asking for those. Yeah, I'm trying to work my way through the comments. Sorry about that. There's a lot of you here tonight. There's 410 of you here right now, and the comments just keep going, so I'm doing my best. What books are you guys reading at the moment?
Oh, Donna's got this one.
I got this one covered. I have read not as many as I would want to read lately, but I am in the middle of the newest Brad Meltzer book, The Lightning Rod. It's his follow-up to The Escape Artist, and it's very good. I love it. I also recently read a book on tea, and God, what else have I read recently? I read Eve Rodsky's Finding Your Unicorn Space. Very good. Oh, and Dining with Jane Austen, also very good. And today I was actually looking at what I wanted to read over the summer. So I've got a couple of books I'm looking at for the summer. Do you like hugs? If so, why? If not, why?
Me personally, I just am not a...
Go ahead, say it.
I don't like human contact as much as other people.
Me. He doesn't like human contact as much as I do. So I'm the one that's always making him hug me.
When we went to Spain, everybody kisses you on both cheeks. It was disgusting.
Oh, it drove him nuts. I was like, hi, everybody!
Like, stop it. Stop touching me. Stop.
Spanish family, kiss me!
Stop putting your spit on me.
Flavorless Teabag Studios says, hey, I just hopped in the stream to say you're literally one of my heroes. Your channel has helped me get better at art and continue my stories. Thank you for everything.
You are very kind. Thank you so much.
I think that drawing someone with tangled hair would be cool. Also, I despise human contact. That's Zombie Ravens. Rabina says, I don't like human contact either. And Maroon says, ew, spit. I'm confused as laughing. The double kissing is a European thing. I grew up around it. Bethany is on point with these answers. She is indeed. I asked about Zelda a stream ago, and you said you would show us the drawing, but I forgot to remind you. Can you show us?
Oh, yeah, let me see. Hold on a second.
Estelle says, double kissing is life. I love it. My dad says I'm introverted, and it's just no one wants to hang out with me after school, and we live in an apartment.
Ugh.
That's hard. Is it okay if I copy your art as a way to improve?
Please do.
I'm only a fan of like huggy people if I know you. Like if you walk up to me on the street and I don't know you and you're trying to hug me, it's probably not going to go over very well. But if I know you and we're friends, then yes, I expect hugs. That's how that works. This is a good one. Joy says, do you feel bad when someone doesn't or isn't happy with your art, or do you tend to ignore the negative energy?
I ignore it, but you can't help but not. You can't help it. You're gonna feel bad. Okay? I'm sorry.
Scott's main inspiration for drawing is me.
There she is. Princess Zelda.
Scott, what is your outlook on life after living so long and having done so much stuff?
Well, 100 years ago, I would have told you.
Johan, thank you for the laugh. That was fantastic. I love that.
I think the best thing I could say is, I think everybody always says life is short, but you can't control so many things in life. You can't control whether you're rich or poor. I mean, people say, oh, you got to work hard. No, working hard doesn't do it. There's so much luck that goes into things like that. You don't know if you're going to live a long life, live a life of solitude, or have a family. You just don't know about your health. You don't know about your career. But the one thing you can know is, or the thing that you can control is kindness and empathy and things like that. And I just think if everybody at least made that their priority, with everything else being secondary, the world would be a much better place. And I don't think, like suddenly everybody's going to become good like that. But you know, even if my kids can hopefully be better people, and if you know what, if I can make some sort of impact that way, at least I'm trying. At least I'll feel like, especially with the movies, we spend so much of our time going, gosh, we're just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and I don't have to wait to be kind to people. So I think that is something that...
You don't have to wait to do a painting for somebody to make you
Yeah.
have a good day.
Yeah.
Why did you decide on the color purple and green? It looks pretty.
I don't know. I just...
He's very much a mood guy.
It
when he
is.
paints.
It's
Really.
yeah. I have this idea in my head that the colors change as they get to her, but I just decided to darken up her face, and so I don't know if that's gonna work.
Well, they're like in the shadows. Will you ever draw short hair in the hair journal?
I don't know. The bald one was tough enough. Let me see.
Josiah won second place award for an art competition in their state. I entered a sculpture. I love sculpting. It's so much fun.
That's fantastic. Congratulations.
That's something you've always wanted to do, is sculpture.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's great. Instagram. IG is always Instagram. I had no idea the Animal Crackers movie had a channel dedicated to it. I just found out about that. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of cool stuff up there on that.
You'll see videos of me talking to people and whatnot.
Demonic Kitty says, I get to present to class on Monday about you. Super excited to show off your work to everyone. Thank you for your wonderful energy.
Oh
Scott.
wow, I am honored. Thank you.
Have you tried doing glitter?
Like in painting?
I don't know.
Or
Skeleton just says, have you tried doing glitter? Jarvis says, hi Scott, I'm a comic artist and I mainly use alcohol markers for professional work, but you inspired me to start using watercolor.
Oh, thank you. I hope you enjoy it.
Are you going to color the eyes of the snakes like Medusa herself?
I think so.
Scott, I love to draw hands and they're rather bony, how I like them. People just giving me tips to change the way I draw them. It makes me feel kind of iffy about it. What do I do?
If you like the way you're drawing them, then keep doing them that way. That'll be your style. Look, my mom hates when I add a red nose to the characters, you know?
Oh, I think that's so fun.
And I get people telling me, oh, everybody looks drunk. It's like, I don't care. It makes me happy. And that's what matters.
Do you have a video on blending or shading?
I do. Look for the one on realism.
Love your videos and I appreciate your art. That's Aliana.
Thank you.
You should do a person with piebaldism next. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, me neither.
Small wavy bear says, I know I've said this before, but you should make the background a light gray and green like a mossy stone wall.
Yeah, maybe. I was thinking maybe orange might be kind of fun too, but it might be too much.
I'd like to get into sculpting and pottery, says Creamy Peanut Butter. I would love to do pottery. I think that would be super, super fun.
All right.
Blood Chat says, I'm a potter. Glad your channel found me. That's awesome.
That's so cool.
What is your opinion on small creators that make art?
I think they're wonderful.
I randomly stumbled upon one of your videos and now I'm obsessed with your style of painting.
Oh,
That's
thank
Ashley.
you. All right, I am going to, because we promised our son we would watch the second episode of
We did?
Kenobi. Yeah.
Oh, crud.
He's waiting for us upstairs. So I am going to let this sit and see how I like it in the morning. I think we've put a lot of time into it. I think it's come a long way. But I think something creative might happen. I think it's getting there.
Piebaldism is when some of your hair is unpigmented.
Oh, interesting. Can you guys see now, because she's all of the purple, you guys can start to see the little negative shape spaces, all the cool little shapes that are going to look really nice when I add the thicker outlines and the white lines. I think that's going to really be fun. So that's why I'm focusing on just the shape right now.
You can send us art at in all of the different places that we're on, all of the social medias. What's your favorite place that you've traveled to draw?
Ooh, I really liked sketching in the British Museum. That was fun.
Oh, good to know.
I do like sketching in Epcot. Epcot is fun.
Do you think people should quit when they don't get a certain following for their art, or do you think they should keep going?
Well, I think it depends. If you really want to make it doing like YouTube stuff or social media, then you quit when you're ready to quit. You know, sometimes you just know that it's time to quit. There's so much luck that goes in. 50% of it is luck, right? So you can put all the hard work and have all the talent, and you don't get that break. Then maybe quit and try something else. Sometimes you have to, like I was an animator for a while. I was a game designer. I was a comic book artist. I was a comic book writer. I've tried so many different things. Like I made a movie. I might not get another chance to make a movie. So I can't spend the rest of my life hoping that that's going to happen. I want to live. And so for me, I'll go, okay, I'm going to do this. This makes me happy now, or this, or this, or this, or this. But you just don't know what life's going to bring you. And so I on one hand, I want to tell you, don't give up, stick to your dreams. But on the other hand, if things aren't working out, try to find another way around it. That's all. I hope that helps.
Say goodbye to Doodle Gamer.
Bye, Doodle Gamer. Bye, everybody else.
And then what do you do for the first page of your travel sketchbook?
Oh, the first page always has just a sketch with a little date on it, like that.
Thank you for putting the schedule in. Brooke, if you look up above, we're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 a.m. Central Time. And obviously tonight, Saturday nights, 7 p.m. Central Time. There's a video on how to draw hair. You can check the Art Hacks video. Thank you, Emma. Yes, the next live, Monday, 9 a.m. Central Time. I'm a young artist and I'm not happy with my style. Something always looks off. What should I do to improve it?
Try copying somebody else's style. That's how I got the whole Art Nouveau thing. I started copying Alphonse Mucha, and I did it enough to where that became part of my style. Try studying the masters. Try doing things like that. That really, really helps.
Put the paintbrush down.
I know. I just.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. Put the paintbrush down. Put it down.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you guys on Monday.